Hello guys, today I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be doing a Q&A video because I hit 100 subscribers recently. Like, as in recently, I mean like maybe a week ago. I just wanted to give it some time before I do this because I don't know like if it was going to stay at 100, and I didn't want to upload a video saying thank you for 100 subscribers and then it go down to 99. That would be kind of crappy. But now it's at 107 as of today, and that's pretty awesome. So thank you so much for everybody who's subscribed to me, either for my Let's Plays or for my drawings or for whatever, or for both. I don't know what you subscribed for, but hopefully you're happy with being subscribed to me. If you weren't, then you probably would unsubscribe, so thank you so much. And hopefully in a few months, a year, I don't know, give it some time, I'll get to 150, and then 200. That'll be my goal for the next one. 200, maybe a year, maybe even more, I don't know. Maybe less, I have no idea. But anyway, let's get into the Q&A. First 3 questions are just gonna be general questions I figured I should answer, and then there's gonna be 6 more questions after that. Not a really long Q&A, just like a short one, because it's not really that many people, ask me questions. So it's gonna be a pretty short one, but it's still gonna be something. First question, what is your full name? My full birth name is Jamie Marie Stout Woodward. Jamie being my birth first name, Marie being my middle name, Stout and Woodward are actually my 2 last names. My mom's maiden name is Woodward and my dad's last name is Stout. So I have both of them in my name because my mom and dad were never married, so I didn't, I couldn't choose a name, so I had to have both of them. But I only use Woodward, so nobody really knows Stout's even in there. And second question, where were you born? I was born in a small town in Maryland called Cumberland, and most people in this world have no idea what Cumberland, Maryland even is. It's really tiny. It's really small. Like, a few of my family members still live there, and we go up to see them every once in a while. How old are you? I am 20. I'm about to turn 21 in November, so I'm almost 21, but I'm not quite there yet. And now, into the questions that people have asked. Number 4, you call yourself Ryan in your Let's Plays, but Jamie in your speed art. Why is that? That is because I am gender fluid, which means I identify as both a male and a female, and I wanted my channel to have some part in that, because usually when I'm playing games I feel like more of a guy, so when I'm playing games I identify as a man. So I am Ryan when I'm playing games. That's why my friends call me Ryan. That's why I call myself Ryan. That's why I am referred to as a guy. I'm not transgender. I still identify as a female, but I also identify as a male. It's pretty complicated. I'm still trying to figure this out. But hey, it's who I am. Next question, are you gay? Actually, I am pansexual. It's pretty much like bisexual, but it has some key differences to bisexual. It's like where you like both genders, but you don't like them for their looks. You can fall in love with somebody and not care what they look like. So it's more about what's inside that counts, other than what's outside. Who are Kayla and Eric? They are my 2 best friends in the whole entire world. I've been friends with them for so long. I've been friends with Kayla the longest, actually. Kayla I met in the 6th grade, and it's actually pretty funny the way we met, and me and her still laugh about it. we were in the same choir class. And the first day I came in and she was sitting down and we were the only 2 people in the classroom. And I sat next to her and I said, "Hi, my name's Jamie." And she looks at me and she goes, "Hi, I like Ash." And then that was the first thing I ever heard come out of her mouth. "I like Ash," meaning Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. And we bonded over Pokemon after that. And we're best friends ever since. We're never gonna be apart. And then Eric, we met in the 8th grade. I think they got together in like 9th grade. I can't remember. Maybe 8th grade, I don't know. But then shortly after that, they got together. But they're my 2 best friends in the whole entire world. I can never ask for better friends. I got other friends. Erin is another one of my best friends. I've known her actually the longest out of all of them. Erin I knew in 4th grade, and we're still good friends. I just don't see her as much, but she is one of my other best friends. You probably seen her on my Ryan and Friends Play Cards Against Humanity. Do you have many pets? Yes. I have 2. I have a leopard gecko and a chinchilla. My leopard gecko's name is Griffin, and he is a 3-year-old. He's almost 3. He's actually 2 right now. He's almost 3. He's gonna turn 3 in January the 1st, which is kind of like not really almost 3, but whatever. It's close enough. Then I have a chinchilla named Sherlock, who you've probably heard me talk to in my Let's Plays, because he flips out every time I'm in my room. Every time I'm talking in my room, he's running up and down his cage, flipping out, wanting me to pet him, wanting a treat, wanting to get out, wanting anything. He just wants attention. He's the puppy, and Griffin's the kitty. I call him Puppy, and I call Griffin Kitty because Griffin doesn't want to be touched. He just wants to be left alone. He just wants to stare off in the distance and be left alone. And Sherlock, every time you're in the room, he's like, oh my god, people, I want you, I want to play." So, he's the puppy and Griffin's the kitty. And Sherlock is almost 2. He will be 2, actually, this month. To be honest, he'll be 2, I think, the last of the month. He's gonna be 2 in the last of the month. So he's almost 2. He's really close to it. What is your recording setup? That depends on whether you mean my Let's Plays or my Speedpaints. They're different. My Speedpaints, I sit on my couch and I have my laptop on my lap and my tablet on my laptop, and I draw and I record that. And then afterwards, when I'm done, I speed it up in the movie maker in Sony movie studios. And then I put music to it, and that's my setup. That's just how I do it. And my setup for my Let's Plays is I take my laptop into my room and I put it on my drawing table, and I have my controller or my mouse or whatever I'm using at that time, and I have my microphone on a glass white box. So it's kind of a weird setup, just for now at least, until I can get a better setup, but whatever, it works. Why did you start YouTube? Again, it depends on whether you mean why did I start my Let's Plays or why did I start my Speedpaints. They're 2 different things. I started the Speedpaints because I started watching people do Speedpaints and I thought, man, that's awesome, I want to do that so bad. And I figured it was a good way to get myself known in the art community. Because, you know, I would draw something, it would take me days and hard work, and I'd upload it to Tumblr and get like maybe 2 or 3 reblogs or favorites, which isn't that's pretty cool, that's awesome. But I feel like all that hard work was going to waste, because after that, nobody really cared. Nobody was like waiting at their computer for me to finish a drawing, which was fine. I was good with that because I like drawing. I started the Speedpaints because it was a way to get me motivated to draw. So I was starting to not want to draw anymore. And now I draw more than ever. So that's why I started the Speedpaints. And why I started my Let's Plays is actually because a long time ago when I started watching YouTube, which I'll talk about that more in the next question actually. When I started watching YouTube, I started wanting to do it. I started wanting to do Let's Plays because it seemed really fun. And I didn't back then because I was too nervous and I didn't know how to do it and I was young. So I waited, and a few months ago or whatever, I started doing it. Just, out of a whim. I was like, why not? So I started doing it, and I loved it, and it's gonna escalate from there, hopefully. Next question. What channels were your first to watch? That dates back so long ago. It was a big story. A while ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, me and Eric were hanging out at Kayla's house with her, and they wanted to show me something so bad on the internet. They were like, you gotta see this video, it's so awesome. And they pull up Tobuscus's literal trailer of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And we watched that like 60,000 times over and over and over again. So much that I learned the lyrics in a few minutes. And it was the first time I've ever watched YouTube. Oh, not really ever watched YouTube. I mean, I watched those like clips, like the cat videos and people doing stupid stuff. But I never really like watched somebody constantly and wanted to watch more of them. So when I went home, I was like, dude, I like this guy. I'm gonna start watching more of his videos. So I went on this Tobuscus channel when I got home, and I started watching more of his literal trailers, and then I realized he has another channel called a gaming channel, and I had no idea what that meant. I didn't know what gaming was. I was confused, but I started watching him play his video games, and I started watching his Assassin's Creed Let's Play, and that's how I got into Let's Plays. And a few months later, they introduced me to PewDiePie, and we started watching his Amnesia Let's Plays. It was when he was pretty much in the beginning, mid of Amnesia. Not really the middle of it, but like more further into it than closer to the beginning. I don't know how to explain it. But we started watching him, and he was the second Let's Player I've ever subscribed to. And then years had passed, and then he started playing games with Cry, and I subscribed to Cry. The first thing I saw of Cry's videos was his Let's Play of Cry of Fear. And then I started watching him, and then years passed after that, and then Ken came along, and I started watching Ken, and then Minx, and now Markiplier, and it's just escalating so high up the chain. I can't even keep up with all these Let's Players I'm watching, but they're all really awesome, and Tobuscus is the one that started it all, so thank you, Toby. Toby started me watching on YouTube, and PewDiePie started me watching all the other Let's Players that I watch. So thank you to both of you for doing that. That was so awesome. And that is all of my questions. So if you want me to answer more questions, just ask away. Comment section, message me on YouTube, message me on Facebook, message me on Tumblr, Twitter, whatever you want to message me on. Just ask me a question, and make sure I know that you want it to be in the Q&A. The next Q&A will probably be at 150, or maybe 200, depending on how soon we get to 150. And I will put them in my list, and I'll answer them in the next Q&A. So I hope you enjoyed whatever game I decided to put this over top of, because I haven't recorded that. I don't even know what game this is going to be. But I figured, you might as well have a visual to this, other than looking at a black screen. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed me talking about me for a brief time. So once again, thank you for 100 plus subscribers, 107 to be exact as of right now. You guys are awesome. My god, I've never even imagined. I know it's not a big deal to most people. Like, 100, wow, it's 100, whatever. Some people have multi-million subscribers. Who cares about 100? But I do. I'm so happy that it's 100 people that has looked at my videos and deemed it worthy of their subscription. They said, I want to be notified whenever this person uploads a video, and that there is amazing that 100 people actually thought that my videos were good enough to be notified whenever I upload one. So thank you so much to everybody who's subscribed and stayed with me and liked my videos and watched my videos and enjoyed my videos, because I enjoy making them, and I'm so happy that people enjoy me making them. So thank you so much. And another part of the Let's Play will be done on Thursday. I know I was supposed to do some more. I was supposed to do some more yesterday. Actually, I was supposed to do this yesterday and do the other half of the Let's Play today, but yesterday was a horrible day for me. I woke up in the morning and my kitchen was flooded. It was raining like crazy. It was a flash flood warning, and I thought, I didn't think nothing of it, because usually they say flash flood warnings and my house is never touched. But no, I woke up in the morning to go take a shower, and I walk out and my kitchen is in 3 or 4 inches of water. I'll post a picture on the screen right now. Hopefully I remembered. If I didn't, then go on my Tumblr and it's on there. But it was terrible. It was terrible. I was freaking out. I mean, who wouldn't be? I mean, they wake up to their house flooded. It's insane. I was alone. I had to call some people. I had to call my aunt. She came home, and her boss came, and my other aunt came, and we just bucketed the water out the door, and it's just been crazy, and I'm really sorry that I didn't get that done yesterday, but I was in a panic all day long. It was terrible. So thank you for being patient, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!